Lankford.
And speaking for Senator Cruz, apparently. So yeah. I'm his neighbor to the north, so I'll take it from here. Look, listen, President Biden knows what he's facing here. This is not like this is new to him. In his decades and decades in the Senate, he faced this over and over again. And 10 times when he was in the Senate, he voted against a debt ceiling increase. Multiple times, he's negotiated a negotiated deal for a debt ceiling issue. When he was vice president of the United States, he was the lead negotiator to negotiate the debt ceiling increase during the 2011 debt ceiling debate. This is not new. This is not anything crazy or abnormal. This is the American people saying we have a debt ceiling. We should actually talk about our debt. We're one of 2 nations in the world that have a debt ceiling of any type. We're the only nation that has a debt ceiling like this. The reason we have a debt ceiling is so when we get to that point, we'll actually negotiate what do we have to do to not overspend. So to say, well, we'll talk about this issue later, just raise the debt ceiling now and then we'll talk about spending later, completely violates the essence of what a debt ceiling even is designed to do. It's designed to force conversation right now. So let's have it. But for 3 months, the president has said not going to negotiate, even though he's negotiated multiple times before. I'm not going to do it actually this time. And even this week, when Janet Yellen stepped up and said, okay, now it's going to be the 1st of June, the president's response was, okay, well, we'll talk about it next week. The president should have stepped up immediately and said, right now, let's get everyone together. It's close. Republicans have acted. The House has already voted and said, we put it out there. This is the time for the president to actually come to the table. We're standing here today to say we need to deal with the fiscal realities. And anyone out there that could say, I'm sorry, there is no waste in government of either party, please step forward. I'd love to meet you. Because anyone who would say there's no way we can cut anything in government and can't even discuss it, no negotiations because everything's perfect in the federal government, really? Let's just sit down page by page and talk about the issues. Let's get serious about this. We have $31 trillion in climbing in total debt. Let's at least talk about this and start to do something to be able to turn our fiscal realities around. Dan Sullivan.